Small Account Challenge Series from Zero to Hero Trader.com.
Hello guys, this is Trader Sarah from Zero to Hero Trader, and today I just wanted to provide a quick update. I haven't made a video since last week, so I just wanted to let you guys know what's really going on with my small account, what's my thought process. So I kind of put the small account challenge on a hold, and I'll tell you why. There is always a good reason why. Alright, so just before I do that, let me just show you my progress on 1 month, exactly what I did. So I grew the account from 1500 to around 2363, which is approximately $863, around 57%. And you can see, I had like a nice run you know, in the start. Then, I had like a couple of down days, which was like very good learning experience where, I kind of like, had a couple of bad days and I learned a lot from trading small account because I normally trade my big account and, I have a different way and style of doing it. But when you're trading smaller account, you do take more risk than is needed. And sometimes when that doesn't work, you don't respect your stop losses or you bias against the market and the market does opposite of it, it kind of really affect your small account. So, there was a couple of adjustment I had to make and learn not to do the same thing what I do with my big account on a smaller account. So, that's pretty much it. Just quickly, I wanted to go over that, a couple of lesson learned. So the future videos, I'll be telling you a little more and I have a better idea of how to do the future videos as well. So the reason why I stopped my small account challenge is I found a better way. I found a better way to really grow the account a lot bigger, and I really want to share that with you. And my future video is going to be regarding that. I haven't withdrawn my money from Trade Station yet; it's still there. So who knows? If I get bored, I may still continue that. But for right now, I have a different goal, and I feel like for my time, it's going to require less of a time. I can take only the 8 setups. I don't have to take like 10, 20 trades like I was doing before to make like $200 or $300 per day. So let me show you what I mean by that. Is I found a different trading platform. A couple of people in our chat room was using it, and they recommended it. It's called Ninja Traders. So, I read up about them. They look legit. I just opened up a new account. I funded it and I'm waiting for the money to be there, which usually takes a couple of days. So hopefully by Monday, I should really have this account going. Maybe I'm going to play around with the platform for the first week to see how I actually do it. But here's the best part. So right now, for me to trade one E-mini is really costing me $1,320 at TradeStation. They do have a daytime margin where you have to use a stop loss, if you want to really use it, and you can use 25% of the, I mean, 25% of the margin. So I think for around 350 or somewhere around that range or whatever, you can actually trade that E-minis or the micros contract for it. So that's actually, the micro contract, not the E-minis. E-minis are actually the bigger one. So you can trade the micro contracts, and that will allow you to trade for such a low amount. But over here at this platform, you can trade those for 50 bucks rather than using 320 even during the daytime margin. You can actually trade it for like $50. And I believe one of the guy in my chat room told me it's actually these margins are double right now because of the volatility in the market. So even if it's 100, it's still a lot cheaper. I can actually do more contracts of micros, and I can even do an E-mini. So my goal is to actually trade the ES contract because which is 10 times bigger, and 1 point, which I'm usually capturing 2 to 3 points on the micro contracts. I would be able to capture that on one ES contract. That would be equal to $50. So I can trade maybe one or two contracts right off the top. So I can take $50 move to $100 move on just one trade. that covers up to really a lot more ground than what I'm doing currently on TradeStation. So literally, I would be able to make 10 times the profit that I was actually making. So let me show you what I mean by that. I gotta open up my Excel sheet. So pretty much, if I trade the same way, if I don't do anything differently, this two $217 profit, I would be able to turn it into $2,170. This $97 profit, I would be able to turn into $970 profit. But obviously, you also have to understand that leverage works both ways. It is great when it's working in your favor, and it's also very dangerous when it's working against you. So I'm sure, like I have to be super careful, and I only have to take my A setups, and more likely I probably just have to take maybe one or two trades, and that would be get me to maybe like 5% uh, return for the day, and to my goal would be like just 5% return in a day and be done with the account. And I can probably get that from one trade or maybe two trades. So that's my goal. And that's the reason why I have paused my small account challenge, because I want to work smarter, not harder. Because over here, I'm taking like maybe like 7, 8 trades, taking more risks. And sometimes I'm over trading, and that's why I'm seeing like some of these losses. And I have to work myself out of it. So I would actually avoid all that drama with myself by just taking a couple of small trades and just be done with it, because it's hard when you actually have a losing trade. It messes with you. And even though it's my small account, but it still messes with me because it takes like, what? I took a loss and somehow it still bothers me. Like, I'm okay losing $1,000 on my big account, but losing $50 on this account actually bothers me. So that's why I have to like, control my emotions, and I want to take a better trades and be able to grow that account a lot quickly and better. So let me show you what that my thought process will look like. So this is a compounding calculator, and over here, rather than even starting from 1500, I will actually starting this account from $1,000, and I want to try to grow into 100,000. So right now it's already May, so I'm thinking there's 7 months left in the year, and those 7 months usually have 20 trading days in a month, and usually you get like a Sunday as well as like a kind of bonus, because the features are open on Sunday night. So, but just a quick example of 140 days, and my goal would be it would be easier to grow 5% with the leverage. So when I put 140 days, this is not, even though it say years over here, it's actually days, because I'm planning to grow the account each day by that percentage. So 5%, I can actually get to maybe 925,000. Obviously, this is like the best case scenario, and obviously it's not easy to make 925,000 from $1,000. If I'm able to do it, I want to have even more profound respect for myself, because there's going to be plenty of losers day in the middle, and as I mentioned, leverage work against you too. So in the starting, I really have to be careful. And knowing myself, I do get greedy sometimes. I tend to overtrade, and I would be up like, let's say, on my big account, like to give you an example, I would be up like $2,000 or $3,000, and I was like, you know what, it's so easy, and it's past like sometime like 11 o'clock, and I would still trade, and I would actually give some of the profit back. So I would go from like $2,000 or $3,000 profit back to $1,000 profit. And some days I haven't even gotten to like negative, depending on big position, maybe if it's Amazon or Tesla. So it, as a trader, like I want to be able to follow my discipline. I want to be able to follow my rule. And when I'm trading a small account, I'm creating new rules as I go, because I don't normally trade futures, and I don't really trade like small accounts. So this is like also new for me, and I can understand how a lot of people, when getting started with a smaller account, they face a lot of challenges. So I want to be sharing this journey with you again, hopefully in a week or two when I do get back to normal trading, to show you the trading setups I'm taking and the lessons I'm learning along the way and my success. So this way, hopefully, it can inspire you. It can give you some guidance, and also you can maybe learn my trading style, and in the, hopefully, it will help you, or maybe just like learn from my mistakes. Anyway, this is it for today's video. And if you like the video, subscribe so you can go ahead and watch more of my videos in the futures. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to me in any of the social media platform that's listed below, or you can always join our chat room where I'm mostly every day. Take care, guys.
Hey, as always, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. If you really like the video and you want more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you want, you can hit us up on Twitter at Zero to Hero Trader or Instagram at the same. And if you're not in the Discord, go ahead and check the description for a link to that free Discord chat. Okay guys, see you in the next video. Peace.